Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be replacing my gaming handheld SSD from 512 GB to 2 TB, and also I'll be cloning the disk from uh, from that to the new SSD M.2. Also, the tools that we need for cloning is one of these M.2 adapters that we will need, and it'll be plugged in through this USB Type-C in order to clone it. I'll show you that step by step. And also we need an extension or expansion that will be using it in order to install one of these M.2s, and I'll show you that as well. And also we need some heat sinks as well, because these things do get pretty hot. Although it does come with one of its own, it's very thin graphene, but I'd rather use this instead, and it comes with a nice thicker thermal pads as well. So I'll show you how I do it. And also I will post their links in the description below, that way you can check them out. And then also we need this tool. It's a small little tool that I've also got it. It has a lot of tools inside it that can be useful for things like these things in order to take them apart. So without further ado, let's start cloning disk. Alright, so let's start with this. We just insert the M.2 into the adapter, and then just close it, and then insert the USB in it. There you go. I think it's on. Now if you don't see your SSD popping, now we can just go to disk management. Should come up like that. We just have to go OK, and then we have to create a new volume, new simple volume. It's pretty simple. You just click next, and then sign the letter, next. Okay, so you can name the drive anything you want it. I'll call it just C, and then just follow. Next, and just finished, and there you go. Now it's ready. Now we need to get the software to. We just have to go on Google, type in Disk Genius. There you go, first one, and then you just download the free download one. I have already downloaded it, so I've already installed it. So once you're done installing it, you just click it, just press yes. There you go. There you go. All you gotta do is just go on OS migration, which is right on top. Click that, and it already selected the new one. You just click on it, press OK. Okay. Before you do all of these, make sure your old system is already back up, just in case something goes wrong. And then you just slide this all the way, and you don't have to touch anything else. You just press start. It's okay. I would do hot, and it'll do its thing. once it's complete, I'll show you when it's done. So be right back. Alright, so once it's complete, it should look like this. Now you just click OK. It's complete. So we just complete. Now all we gotta do is just shut down the window or the system, and then we will open up the device from the back, and then we just replace the M.2. I'll show you how it's done. Shut down. Yeah, it's not that hot. It's good. This thing works really good. So we just remove this. There you go. I'll take this down out later on. First, let's just. Now to open this, we need another tool, which is this thing. So it'll be easier. So we have to take out this screw, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Those will come out physically. This one, you just unscrew it, but it'll remain in, so it doesn't come out. The rest will come out. Alright, so all the screws are out. As you can see, 5 of them. 6th one is here. Now, in order to open this, it's a little tricky. So you just try open it from here or from this side. Slowly. Make sure you don't use too much force, and you slowly open it from this corner or this corner, and then it slowly should deattach itself like that, and then it should come out like this. So that's how the back part looks like. And then first we have to take out the power source. So that's the power. Make sure you just slowly take it out like that. From the battery, disconnect it, and then remove this thing. I'm gonna be using that again. And then that's the M.2, the small one, micro, which we're removing it, and then we'll put this in its place, and this will go like this, and we'll have our M.2 here. So let's just do that. Let's see if this works. There we go. Unscrew it slowly. We're gonna be using this again, and then just move up a little. Just lift it up a little. Just push it back. There you go. Slowly. Yeah, and then we'll insert this. Let's see if I can show you on camera. Make sure this insert in nicely in. There you go. And then we'll screw it. Make sure don't tighten it too much. So now that's in. This is sort of touching the. Let's see. It's kind of touching. So I might put some sort of like a rubber silicone thing underneath it, so it doesn't touch the board here. So that way we don't get any problems. So let me go get one of those rubber silicones. So this is what I was talking about. I'll put it right between, let me focus. Just put it like You could even use electrical tape as well, like that, so it doesn't come in contact with that, just to be on the safe side. It should look like that. And then we're gonna take out M.2 from here. We just have to, and then we have to prepare our M.2. We have to put the heatsink and all that, so I'll show you how that's done. I'll put two thermal paste or thermal pads, one thick one that goes on top of this and one slim one, smaller. That because this one is, as you can see, let's see, it's not, as you can see, they're not here I'll show you. If I put thermal paste or pad, it'll look like this, so it's not touching it, so we need to touch it. So that's why I'm putting a thicker one, so it can, once I put a thicker one here and a slim one like this, it should be able to hold itself, and it'll look nicer like that. That way it'll be touching its components and it won't overheat or anything. I've seen like that, somebody was doing it on another video and it worked really good. If I don't do it that way, it's not gonna touch the components and it's gonna heat. So yeah, so that's why I already cut this small piece like this. It'll go like this, and then the thicker one will go like that, kind of like this, a little further back, so it'll look good like that. And then when I put the copper heatsink on top of it, it should look good. Alright, so time to put the heatsink into this M.2. So I've ordered this online from Amazon, and it comes with two copper heatsinks, and it comes with the thermal pads, two slim ones and then two thicker ones. And then also it comes with a bunch of these things that you can use to use it. And I'll probably gonna use both of these to have maximum cooling. I don't want to take a risk. I could use one of them, but you know, this might use a lot of power and it may heat, and I don't want to risk it and to open it and close to put another one. I mean, if I use one of these, then I have to, if it didn't work out good, then I have to open it and then use the second one. So I don't want to take a risk, so I'll use both of them, and it's very simple and easy. So these are the ones that go on the top first, and then the bottom one, and then we'll use this wipes they give you to clean it, both front and back, and then do this after that. But let's see, to make it easier, let's put this here. I wonder if it'll be easier if I put the top ones or the bottom ones first and then the top ones. So this is the slim one. I'll be using, I'll move these two out of the way. So this goes here and these two on top. Yeah. Okay. So first let's move. Actually, you know what? Let's clean it first. Let's put this one first. I want to make sure that's, yeah, it's nice. This one. Like that. And I'll get the back one done too. Yeah, just like that. And then we'll just remove this one. It's a little, should be fine. Maybe I'll just there you go. It's perfect. And then just remove. Rough nails. Finally. Oh. This one is really annoying. There you go. There you go, finally. Now, let's put this guy. Make sure that it's kind of like a sandwich. I think it's good now. Now we can just use these. Oh. No, the other way around. I was kind of struggling because it's hard to do it like this, so I had to do it off camera. and I put 5 of them to make sure that they hold it nice and tight so it doesn't come loose. And I also put these yellow yellow tapes, not yellow, amber, I guess. I'm not sure what they are for, but I just put it on top of it just to make it look cool. But it's just an option to use it, not use it. I guess it doesn't matter. But as long as you use these white ones to make it hold it tight, it's better. So I made sure that I put them evenly so that it has pressure on all the way from one side to another side, so it's nice. And then yeah, this should be good. Now it's time to put this into the system. Also, this comes with the SSD, but I didn't use it because it's too thin, and I guess I'd rather use this to make it more efficient than this thing. So I wasn't sure if it's gonna be enough, so that's why I didn't use this. I don't think we should use it anyways on top of the other terminals, because it could not cool it properly, or it could mess it up. So I wouldn't recommend using this with these guys, so I'll just use its own thing. So as you can see, one slim thermal pad in the bottom, and then one on the top, and then also there's a thicker one in the front, so that it balances out, so it doesn't, as you can see, it's nicely evenly there. So this should be good enough to cool it. So now next is we're gonna put them all together and then see how this works. Be right back. Okay, so it's now time for installation. Now just gonna see, yeah, just start it nice and slow. There you go. It's nice, and then we'll use the screws we got with that expansion. They usually come out with 3 screws extra, so we'll use one of that. There you go. Don't want to tighten it too much, but it's nicely holding it. I don't think this is touching it either, so this is good. As you can see, it's not touching it. So this should be sufficient enough. Now we just plug in the power, or it's the battery. There you go. Nicely in. So this should be good. Now we just put everything back, and then we'll turn it on and then see how it works. So I'll be back. Alright, so I put everything back. So make sure the screws are nicely tight, not too over tight, but it's nicely in. Now we're just gonna fire it and see how it goes. Let's see. Oops. It's not turning on. Guess it needs a little boost, little power. Needs a little power. Sometimes I guess it happens when you take out the battery. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's a success. Yeah. There you go. And that's how you do it. Looks like it's all nice bits. Yeah. Now we'll check operating. There you go. That's, you can see 2 terabyte. Oops. Yeah, and it's nice, you can see it. 2 terabyte. Alright, after installing the new SSD, I'm gonna check its speed now. It's terminal admin, yes. Win set, disk. Make this bigger. Let's see. So as you can see, that's the speed I'm getting. Which is not bad, still fast. Really claim it to be, read is up to 7400 megabytes and write is 6200 megabytes. Guess I just have to do a little tweak and then see. But that's all for today.